Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? It is time to start our day. It is time to work and play. Hello everybody, how are you? Hi guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to our first circle time of a brand new year. This is exciting. We are going to start our circle time by looking at the things that are on the board behind me. And if you notice, most of them have changed. Almost everything up there is different this month, isn't it? Let's start with our numbers. We have some new numbers up there. Last time we saw the numbers 9 and 10. This time we see the numbers 11 and 12. And we're going to come back next week and we're going to start talking about them a little bit more. Something else that's new up there is a new color, and it happens to be my favorite color. Anybody else? It's the color blue. If you like the color blue, raise your hand if it's your favorite. Blue is a beautiful color. It's the color of the sky. It's a beautiful color. We have a brand new shape up there. Take a look at this shape. It is a shape called a rectangle. It is the shape of a rectangle. Now, a rectangle is special. It's kind of like another shape that we talked about before. If you take a good look at it, let's count how many sides it has and how many corners. First, the sides. You ready? It has 1, 2, 3, and 4. We learned another shape that had 4 sides, didn't we? Okay, we'll come back to that. How many corners does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We learned another shape that had 4 corners. Does anybody remember what that shape was called? It was called a square. Now, why is a square and a rectangle different, and why are they the same? They're the same because they each have 4 sides. They're the same because they each have 4 corners, but they're different because in a rectangle, 2 of the sides are long and 2 are short. In a square, all the sides are the same. A rectangle has 4 sides. A rectangle has 4 sides. 2 are long and 2 are short. A rectangle has 4 sides. All right, that's our shape of a rectangle. Now, I made a shape finder today. I have a rectangle shape finder, and I could take this around my house and I could find different rectangle shapes. Maybe outside too. I can go outside on a little hunt and see what rectangles I can find in nature outside. Right away on my board, I spy some rectangles. Do you see them with me? Look at this. The name of our month. That is in the shape of a rectangle. This is a long rectangle. It's turned. This is a rectangle. Everything up here is rectangular, isn't it? 2 long sides, 2 short sides. All of these are rectangles. A lot of rectangles around today. All right, back to the name of our month. Last time I saw you, we were in the month of December. Now we are in the month of January. Let's clap that one. January. How many claps did we do? Count them as we do it again. January. It was 4 claps. That means the word January has 4 parts or 4 syllables. Let's take a good look at this word, January. If you notice, the first letter is the letter, what's that letter? J. Now, if you go back to when we were practicing writing our letters, we always start names with an uppercase letter, and then the rest of the letters are lowercase. January is a name. It's a name of a month. So J is an uppercase letter, and then the rest are the lowercase letters. Welcome to January. Yay! Happy January, everybody. Today, let's look at our date for January. Today is Monday, January 4th. We're already to the 4th day of the month in the new year. Yesterday was Sunday, and tomorrow will be Tuesday. Now, if you notice over here, we finally made another change over here. This takes a long time to change this word. It says the season is, it used to say fall, but while we were apart from each other, it changed from fall to winter. We are officially in winter. And come back with me on Wednesday because we're going to talk about winter and do a quote science experiment and some other things together. So the season is now winter, and it is cloudy and cold, which is normal for winter time. It's very cold in the winter usually. We don't have a letter up here today. Did you notice that? Usually there's a letter up here that we're learning about and practicing writing. Well, we've been on a bit of a break, so I thought instead of starting a new letter, maybe we'll just kind of go back and talk about all the letters that we've learned so far. We learned half of the alphabet together, and we've practiced writing half of the alphabet together. Now, let's go back and sing our song and kind of review all the letters together. You ready? I better get my pointer for this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-and-Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So when we were meeting back before the holidays, we got through the letter M. We did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and M. When we come back next week for circle time, we'll move on, which means we're going to be learning about the letter N. That'll be our next letter together. Now, I have an activity that you can do at home. I will put the link on the computer for your grown-ups to print off the internet, and this is an activity you guys can do together. What it is, this page has all the letters that we've learned so far, and these are the uppercase letters. You can see A all the way through M. There's a second page in case you know more letters than that. It has the rest of them, N through Z. Now there's one more page. If you notice, these are all uppercase. Okay, here are the lowercase letters. Here's where your job comes in. You are going to cut out these lowercase letters, and you are going to find which uppercase letter they match with. So let me pick one out here. Okay, I'm going to cut out, remember how we hold our scissors too? Thumb goes on top, two fingers on the bottom, we open the mouth and we go chop, chop, chop. So I am going to pick this one right here, and I'm going to cut along the line as close as I can. My steering wheel hand turns the paper, and it helps me cut up along the line. Steering wheel hand is going to help me turn again. Okay, one more time, steering wheel hand. And I have cut this letter out. Now, can you tell me what this letter is? It's a lowercase k. So now my job is to find the uppercase K and put them together. Let's try this together. You ready? Let's see. Let's see. Tell me when you see a match. Ah, I didn't see any over there. Let's try this side. Excuse me. No, no. Ding, 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 ding. I have a match. So I would lay this one. I could glue it on there, but if I want to use it again, I would just lay it. And look, now I've matched my uppercase and my lowercase. So that is an activity you guys can do together with your families when we're done on our time together on our video. So like I said, that link will be on the internet for your grown-up to print off, and you can do this later with your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your grown-ups. I would like to talk to you about one other thing while we are together today, and that is that it is a new year. We were in the year of 2020 or 2020, and now we have changed to 2021. That's kind of exciting. You might hear a lot of grown-ups very excited about that idea that we are finally into 2021. This happens once a year. Every year on January 1st, we start a brand new year with a brand new number. I have my mystery bag, and it's going to help us learn a little bit about New Year's. See here. I've got some stuff inside of here. What's inside the mystery bag? The mystery bag, the mystery bag. What's inside the mystery bag that we'll discover today? You want to see with me? Let's see what's inside here. You hear it? I'm using this as clues. Something's kind of crunchy in there. Kind of hard. I wonder what's in there today. You ready? Let's see. Well, this is what was so crunchy. It's a picture. A picture of monkey bars. Why is that in the mystery bag? Seems a little odd. Let's see what else is in there. It feels like there's one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay, one more thing inside our mystery bag. It's a book. Yep, it's empty. It's a book called Squirrel's New Year's Resolution. So what does a book about a squirrel and a picture of monkey bars, how do those two things go together? I think we better read the book to try to find out. You ready? Squirrel's New Year's Resolution. Look, he's got his calendar in front of him, and it says that it's January, just like it says here. Okay. Mr. Squirrel, what do you want to teach us today? Squirrel pinned up her, I called it Mr. Squirrel. It's Miss Squirrel. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said, a great day to make a resolution. What does that mean? Make a resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. She went to see Bear at the Lonewood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is it like making a snack? Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than snacks? asked Squirrel. What is a resolution? A resolution is a promise that you make to yourself to be better or to help others. Oh, okay, Bear said. When we begin a new year, we make a fresh start. Wow, did you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear answered. I resolved to teach others how to read. I'm going to teach Skunk as soon as she gets well. Oh no, Skunk is still sick, Squirrel thought as she hurried to Skunk's house for a visit. She forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better, said Skunk. I would rather be learning to read. That's my New Year's resolution. Squirrel knew how to cheer her up. She hid at the foot of the bed, and she popped up and shouted, "Boo!" Skunk giggled. Hide and Skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again, "Boo!" and again, "Boo!" By now, Skunk was laughing hard. Just then, Dr. Owl came by. Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better, he said. Now you can visit Bear. Just make sure you have a healthy lunch first. Lunch, thought Squirrel. She headed toward the Hidey Hole Diner. Maybe someone there can help me with my resolution. On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding up a map close to his nose. What are you doing? Asked Squirrel. Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden, said Mole, but I can't find a good place to dig with all those trees. Wait here, said Squirrel. She dashed up an oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek on its bank, a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered down and led Mole and Turtle through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out string for the borders of the garden. Thanks, Squirrel. I will start digging right after lunch, said Mole. Lunch, thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool next to Porcupine. He looked grumpy. What's wrong? Asked Squirrel. I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more. But I can't think of anything funny. I can help you think of something funny, like why did the squirrel run back and forth across the road? I don't know why, asked Porcupine. Because she was nuts, laughed Squirrel. Porcupine laughed too. I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy? Tell me, giggled Squirrel. Skunk on a trampoline, said Porcupine. Squirrel laughed herself right off the stool. Porcupine said, That's a good one. I'd better write these down. Off he went to find paper and a pencil. Oh, look at Squirrel. How's Squirrel feeling right now? Looks sad. She does. Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine has a resolution. So do Bear and Skunk and Mole and Turtle, she thought. I'm the only animal in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. Would you like to try my New Year's special? Asked Rabbit. Sure, said Squirrel. Maybe it will help me make a resolution. I wish I knew how. Think of a way to improve yourself or a way to use what you're already good at to help others, said Rabbit. Squirrel ate her lunch special and thought hard. Just then Skunk came in. I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better. Sit with me, Skunk, Bear called. I see you brought our first book. Turtle and Mole came in next. What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden, said Mole. Squirrel found a terrific place for it, said Turtle. Porcupine hurried in. Do you know why Bear said caw-caw? Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said, he was learning another language. All the animals laughed. I didn't know you were so funny, said Mole. Me either, said Porcupine. Squirrel got me started. Sounds like Squirrel's been really helpful to everybody. Rabbit said to Squirrel, you're doing a good job on your resolution. I didn't know I had one, said Squirrel. Your actions are better than words. It looks like you resolved to help someone every day, said Rabbit. That's a pretty good way to go. Really? Asked Squirrel. I did it. I made my very first resolution. Hooray for Squirrel, shouted all the animals. It was going to be a very happy new year. And Squirrel wrote down her resolution. It says, I resolve to help someone every day. So you remember back at the beginning, Bear said a resolution is a promise that you make to yourself to make yourself better or to help somebody. So I think that's where the monkey bar picture comes in. Let me show that to you again. I decided this year I was going to make a resolution, and my resolution is going to be I really want to learn how to climb monkey bars. How to swing on monkey bars. I want to be able to swing all the way across. I can't do that, but that's something I'd like to learn. So I talked to Mr. Jeff, and he's going to help me. He's going to help me figure out how I can get from one end of the monkey bars to the other by swinging. I am really excited to try this. Now, I can't just go to the park and start swinging. I'm going to have to practice, and I'm going to have to do some work. So that's something that I'm going to do, a promise I'm making to myself to make myself better this year. I'm going to become stronger so I can do that. I actually put it in my journal. So if you'd like to get your journals out when we're done here, you can get your journals out. I'm going to go to my next page, and you can draw a picture of what you want your resolution to be. Here's me hanging from the monkey bars, and I am resolving to swing from one end to the other. I hope I can do it. I'm going to work hard, and hopefully by the end of summer next year, that's my goal, I can do that. Now, last year, when I did New Year's resolutions at school with my friends, I had a little friend, a girl who chose to learn how to ride her bike without training wheels. And you know what? She did it. She worked hard, and she promised herself, and she stuck with it, and she was doing it by summertime, and she was so proud of herself and so excited. I know that I had some friends that resolved that they were going to make their beds every day, and their moms reported back to me that they were making their beds every day. Maybe like Squirrel, you can resolve to help somebody every day. Maybe you can help your grown-up around the house, or a brother or sister. What do you want your promise to be this year to yourself? To make yourself better, or to be kind to others and helpful to others? Think about it and put it in your journal. Have a grown-up write down the words, or a big brother or big sister, and you do the picture. And then you can work on your resolution throughout the year of 2021. So you have 2 things to go do today. You can go work in your journal, and you can go do your letter matching pages. I will see you guys on Wednesday, and we will talk about winter. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.